Okay, so I'm going to pick up here where we left off in Excel and finish off coding. I think this is going to be the far easier way for everybody to code. I did this way last year. I just thought I was going to just add a bit more depth by doing it in SPSS, but I just think it just makes life way too difficult. Okay, so I'm going to go back to the survey sheet and I'm going to start at question 1 and just simply go straight through them as I think they need to be coded. So the first one that we need to code is obviously the province. So this is pretty straightforward. And on my survey sheet, I put 1, 2, 3, 4 down against the provinces, etc. So, and number 5 will be other, just in case there are any other on any of the other sheets. Okay. And also it'll give me a chance to correct my spelling of Connacht. Okay, so I'm going to go to province and I am going to put this in alphabetical order because there's a few ways of doing this. So there's Connacht. And again, I don't have to change the spelling here. I can change the spelling when I'm in SPSS. So on my survey sheet, I am giving Connacht the code of 1. So I'm just going to put 1 in here and copy that all the way down to where Connacht stops. Leinster is number 2, so I'm putting number 2 in here and going back on top of it and bringing that all the way down to Leinster. And obviously there's more down here. And Munster is coded as number 3. There's only 2 of them, so I'll just put them individually. Sorry, and 3. And Ulster is 4. I have no zeros to put in because I don't have any others. That's that done. Okay, so I'm going to do exactly the same thing with the smartphone. So I've got Apple as 1, Samsung 2, Nokia 3, Huawei, oh, can't pronounce that word, Huawei is 4, and all the others are going to be 5. And I am going to group all the others in one fell swoop. And when I'm writing it up, I will mention that the others included X, Y, and Z, but I'm not going to include them actually as named products. So in here again, smartphone, I'm going to put these into order. So Apple is going to be 1. And again, I just take that and take it all the way down to where Apple is. We all like Apple a lot, obviously. And again, we're going to make this one number 4. And back on top of that again, it's because the way I've coded them on my sheet is what I'll be doing. Surprisingly, this is only 1 by itself, which is number 3. So that used to be really way up there. Now, obviously, it's now nearly a thing of the past. These 2 here are other, so this will be 5 and 5. Samsung, I should have put Galaxy, something as Galaxy. And I'm going to put 2 in here. And 2 all the way down. And again, this is another bracket, so I'm going to put 5 in here, remembering that I will have a list of them and I will actually mention them in the output when I write up the output. Okay, so then we're coming on to the next question. Okay, and again, I've done exactly the same thing with question 5. 1 is very dissatisfied, 2 is dissatisfied, etc. And again, I put these actually on my survey sheet so that when I go to SPSS, I know what 1 means, 2 means, etc. I know what the codes mean. So again, I'm going to put these into order. And dissatisfied is number 2. And there's only 2 of them there, so I'll just do it. Don't know is number 3. Satisfied is number 4. Because there's a good few of them, obviously, I'm just going to click on here, get my copy across, and off I go. Very dissatisfied is number 1. There's only a few of them, so I'll just do them individually. And very satisfied is 5. And that's that done. So you can see this is much more straightforward of recoding, and it's going to save an awful lot of time when we go into SPSS as well. Minutes is left alone because that has to be recoded in SPSS and not here, but I still would have taken down what is the highest to the lowest that I showed you earlier on. And now we come on to importance, question number 7. And we have all of these to do, which this is going to make life an awful lot simpler from importance 1 to importance 6. So again, on my spreadsheet, on my survey sheet, I've written against each option the number that they're going to be. But this time I'm not going to do them line by line. I'm going to do them in another way. So I'm going to highlight from the first one all the way over to importance number 6 and all the way down to the very bottom. Okay, so I can do these all in one go, so I don't have to keep going in and out. I'm going to go to find and select. I'm going to say replace, and I'm going to ask here, go start with number 1, and that is brand name. This is really important that you type it exactly how it is on the survey sheet. I'm going to come, sorry, this was actually like that. I would have gone to options and I would have said match entire cell content. So I'd make sure that's selected. The reason why is just in case the word brand or name is in any other option. For instance, when we get further down, you've got picture quality, audio quality. Well, that, if you don't click on this, it could actually choose, well, does she mean this or does she mean that? Whereas actually by saying it must be match the entire cell contents, that's what it's doing. Once I have these 2 in, and that should be number 1, not number 6, I just say replace all. It's telling me it's gone through all 97. That's that done. Then the next one is cost of phone, and this is 2, and replace all. Okay, and the next one is picture quality, and this is 3, and replace all. See how fast this is compared to what we were doing in SPSS. I should have done this the first time. Audio quality. Now I'm going to leave out the Y just so you can see what happens. All right, and this should be number 4. Replace all, and it says can't find anything. That's because it can't match 1 for 1, because it can't find that without the Y. The minute we put in the Y and say replace all, it would have gone through all 97. And okay, and storage capacity. Just get rid of that. Storage capacity is 5. Replace all, done. And then the final one, don't know, 6, replace all. Okay. All right, and we can close that then. And to do it, just go down quickly. I mean, there will be nothing there, but if you want to check that everything's done, you can see it's all done. I'm going to highlight now from I through to N, going up here, double clicking, and it's bringing that straight into there. Okay, so that's that doing. So you can see we're coding everything now. Everything will be coded. So over here we've done the YouTube, that's already done. We did that earlier on. The copes with the mask situation. Again, I've numbered them, not at all 1, just okay 2, neutral 3, pretty good 4, very well 5. So again, what I'm going to do on this one is I'll just put them in order. You can do it with replace as well, guys, but I think in this situation, it's just as easy. So just okay is number 2. And again, I'll just bring that down to where just okay finishes, which is there. Neutral is 3. And again, where neutral ends, not at all is 1. So again, there's only a few of those. Pretty good is 4. And down as far as that goes. And very well is 5. There we go. And back to the very top. And again, I'll just bring that in. And again, this is a yes/no situation. And again, as I said earlier, it's a recognized fact that no is equal to 0 and yes is equal to 1. So we're not going to change what's been done many times before. So I'll just bring that in. I'll actually just put this one in order. There's the nose, so that's the 0. And put that to there. Oops, there's another no, didn't quite catch that one. And yes is 1. And take that and bring that all the way down to there and bring that back up to the top. And that, as you can see it now, is a completely coded sheet ready to go forwards. All right, so that's the point where you need to get to between now and when we next meet.
And Kathleen, will you be putting these recordings up on Moodle?
One moment.